The mother in her Mahalakshmi aspect. Come, O Queen, in golden garb, conch and lotus holding bride. Come, Mahalakshmi, take thy seat and fill this dwelling with thy light. The first Lakshmi Puja, like the Durga Puja, took place in the ashram in 1944. This first Lakshmi Puja was most significant. For this puja too, the meditation hall and the staircase were decorated with all kinds of flowers. There was an abundance of harmony flowers. All the walls were covered with these lace like flowers. One couldn't take one's eyes off from the two halls. These were my favorite flowers in childhood, as I was always greatly attracted to their delicate beauty. It was only after coming to the ashram that I found out that the mother had called this flower harmony. These pink, white, and red flowers would fill my heart with joy. And so, when I saw the meditation hall and the staircase decorated with harmony, I was filled with delight, as if a divine beauty were calling out to us. Making Alpana would start right from the afternoon. Biba, Gauri, Minidi, Millidi did this so beautifully. In Bengal on Lakshmi Puja day, especially, the women covered the floors of their house, the puja area, all the rooms, and even the courtyard with their exquisite alpana. Every house in every locality was adorned with alpana in order to welcome Ma Lakshmi. How could we invite her to stay in a place that had the slightest ugliness? Sri Aurobindo has written in The Mother. But all that is ugly and mean and base, all that is poor and sordid and squalid, all that is brutal and coarse repels her advent, where love and beauty are not or are reluctant to be born, she does not come. We have heard from our elders right from our childhood never to close the door loudly because Ma Lakshmi would be displeased. Our things were to be properly kept, neatly washed or cleaned. Otherwise, Lakshmi would leave the house and go away. We always had to be measured and harmonious in our actions, thoughts, and feelings, true worshippers of beauty. Otherwise, Ma Lakshmi would not stay. What sort of goddess was she? I used to wonder in amazement. How quickly she gets offended. It was only when I read Sri Aurobindo's description of Mahalakshmi in the Mother that I understood how much truth there was in what the elders said. My mother and grandmother and all the elderly ladies of the neighborhood always said, "Don't laugh loudly, especially at night. Don't walk with long, noisy strides. Do everything with beauty and measure." Their nagging advice used to irritate me very much then. Now I feel amazing. How did they know and understand the hold Mahalakshmi had over us? Ranga Didi Ma, Mother Jatima, was in charge of the provisions for the enormous Niyogi household. She herself stocked the rice, pulses, vegetables, spices, etc. required for the family. She would meticulously clean the pulses and cereals herself and store them properly. Though very young then, I used to help her. I enjoyed listening to her. While cleaning pulses or spices, nothing that had fallen on the floor was thrown away, but put back into the canisters carefully. I was quite astonished. "Why are you picking this up? The canisters are full to the brim already," she always replied with a laugh. "Do not waste even a single grain. Mahalakshmi doesn't allow it. She abhors any sort of waste." These elderly ladies remembered the mother quite unknowingly in different ways as they lived their lives. Probably this too is mother's divine grace. Rangama came to ashram 2 or 3 times. She even had mother's darshan in her room. She was very keen on getting the mother's charanamrita, and so I told Nolnida about it. As soon as Nolnida told the mother about it, she touched some water with her feet and sent it to her. Naturally, Rangama was thrilled. With all her devotion, drank this blessed Charanamrita and shared it with all of us. In this way, a long cherished desire of mine too was fulfilled. I am always happy and wonderstruck by the devotion, faith, and love that these women had for the mother, although they had taken up the worldly life from their infancy itself. Their worship was not in vain, as mother always remained very close to them in her form of Ma Lakshmi. They always tried to incarnate her in all their life's activities by doing everything with beauty and grace. Sri Aurobindo's description in the book The Mother of Mahalakshmi: harmony and beauty of the mind and soul, harmony and beauty of the thoughts and feelings, harmony and beauty in every outward act and movement, harmony and beauty of the life and surroundings. This is the demand of Mahalakshmi. If she finds herself in men's hearts surrounded with selfishness and hatred and jealousy and malignance and envy and strife, if treachery and greed and ingratitude are mixed in the sacred chalice, if grossness of passion and unrefined desire degrade devotion, in such hearts the gracious and beautiful goddesses will not linger. Magnetic is the touch of her hands, and their occult and delicate influence refines mind and life and body, and where she presses her feet course miraculous streams of an entrancing ananda.